Alright. Hey there, YouTube. Dubs Rider here. And I'm back. 2016, first ride. First time I had the old girl out this year. And it's a little chilly today. I don't know exactly what the temperature is, but it's definitely a little chilly. Let's see here. It's 45 degrees out today. Let's see what the bike's reading for temperatures. But yeah, so it's 45 out today, but I figured I would get the bike out, see how she's running, and test it out. Now, strange fact, this is about 3 days later than my first ride last year. Even though this year we've actually had 2 days now, I want to say 2 full days now that have been upper 60s, but didn't get a chance to get the bike out because, strangely enough, I was working both of those days that it was really nice out, so didn't get a chance to get the bike out and ride it. But figure 45 is pretty decent temperature. Last year when I took it out, it was about 28 when I first started, and it was about 31 by the time I got to work, so figured at 45 I should be able to handle this. And as customary, I'm going on one of my favorite rides here to kick off 2016 down by the Beer and Mill, right along the water down there. But yeah, it sure is good to be back in the saddle, I can tell you that much. Last year I ended up putting my bike away way too early, and I was kicking myself pretty much every day because it was nice well into November. There were still days, even into the beginning part of December, that I could have rode, but I had already run the stable through the system and taken the batteries out of both bikes and stored them in the shed for the winter. So I'd already gotten it prepped for winter, and it seemed like a ton of work to pull them out and get them back ready again, and not know whether it was going to snow again in, like, you know, a day or two. So, and I didn't want to get caught trying to break everything back down again in the snow. But I kicked myself pretty much every day that it was nice out, that I could have been out riding. But you live and you learn, I guess. Like I said, super excited. The old girl's dirty right now, but I just couldn't hold it in any longer. I had to get out here and I had to do some riding and shoot a vlog or two. I had to take her out. So, customary Honda fashion, pull it out of the shed this year. I take the batteries out of my bikes every year and bring the batteries in the house. And this year was the first year I got, you know, a really nice quality battery tender. Before I had just an El Cheapo 36 bucks battery tender that I kind of hooked up to the bike during the winter. But this was the first year where we had, you know, my wife's Spider, and we had this one that I was storing. And so I remember watching a video by Sean Smoke, and he was recommending some battery tenders as the ones that they do there in the shop, and I think they're $60 or $70 a piece. And picked up a couple of those to tender the batteries over the winter in the house. But I put the battery back in her and put it back together, and typical Honda fashion, she fired right back up again. No problems. This bike's always been a little longer on the turnover, so it takes a few revolutions before she really gets going and fires up, but absolutely no issues starting this bike up after sitting all winter. And last year I didn't get an opportunity to kind of take you through what I do on a winter prep. But there's a little process that I use that I've kind of picked up. It's no official process or anything, but there's a little process that I've picked up just by watching videos and seeing what other people do and all that kind of stuff that I use to kind of get my bikes ready. And one of which is, like I discussed, I pull the batteries out, bring them in the house for the winter, and then I rotate the battery tender back and forth. And I think it's Optimate is the brand that I use for that. But then I also, every year I go in and I fill the bikes up completely before I put them away. Fill them up to the top with premium fuel, no ethanol. And I'll run some stable through the system for about 20 minutes. And, you know, then I make sure I go through and wipe them all down and take them in back and put them in the shed. And really, it was as simple as that. That's all I've done with this bike for the last couple of years to get it ready for winter, is just those couple basic things. And you know, there might be some people out there that do quite a bit more, and you guys can definitely tell me if I'm wrong. You know, that's all I've had to do. I pull her out and she fires up, you know, she fires up, and I've had absolutely no issues with this bike. So I'm going to keep doing that until I hear contrary evidence otherwise. And as far as getting it ready for riding season, there's a couple other things that I go through and do, and I plan on shooting a video on a couple of those things and adding a few more videos to the how-to series. But God, I absolutely love this ride. It's so pretty. It's so nice that I can be out here on my bike. It makes the ride that much sweeter when you can ride on two wheels. Just pretty. But anyway, I plan on getting in, shooting kind of what I do in the spring to get the bike ready to go, and the thing won't close up on me. But I'll get those posted up as soon as I can, after I get them edited and stuff like that. But really, there's not much more to getting it ready in the spring to ride than there is in the fall. Just a few basic things that I go through and do, and she's ready for the riding season. I think in sometime this year, depending on mileage, I'm gonna have to put some new tires on her, and so I'll have to do a video on that as well. Get some thoughts and polls from you guys as to what the best tire is going to be. Man, it sure is windy out here. It's blowing. But really, I just wanted to say, hey, welcome back. I'm so excited to be back. I plan on doing a ton more videos this year. I know I've got a couple of people that kind of asked, hey, why haven't you been posting any videos? And you know, I live in Wisconsin, so it snows, and so my bikes go away for the winter, and unfortunately I didn't get enough kind of B-roll that I felt comfortable enough with, or you know, backup videos to kind of help space me out throughout the off season for me. And so that's definitely going to be something that I plan on trying to get better at. You know, there's obviously different tools and tricks of the trade that you learn as the years go by as a motovlogger, and that's one of them. I really wanted to post some content for you guys, but going back through my B-roll and some of the stuff that I decided not to post last year, I just didn't feel like it was up to snuff, and I didn't want to post any videos. So I'd much rather make a good video, or at least make something that I want to post that you guys might want to listen to, as opposed to posting bad videos that's just to have some videos posted. So that's definitely on the plan this year, though, is to have a lot more video rolled and ready to go, and maybe space out my shoots a little bit differently. And so yeah, super excited to be back. I know I know I keep saying that, but I really am. I love riding. So yeah, want to welcome you guys back. I appreciate the support, all the comments that I've been getting, and yeah, welcome to 2016. Super excited. So check out my website, check out my Facebook and Twitter page. You can like me there, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.